Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for January 23rd, 2025. What is going on here? Oh, does that... I honestly had never noticed if they did this before, but is this like faded out until the prophecy's active or something? I don't know, but the art is like faded, then you right-click on it and it's clearer. I don't know. Or maybe they just added that recently or something? I have no idea. All right. Anyway, so this is Rising Sun Dark Ages, and we got Counterfeit for copper trashing, also Rice Broker for copper trashing. Rice Broker also appears to be the only estate trashing. Not a particularly strong estate trasher, but it is an estate trasher. Draw. So we've got villages, and we've got Imperial Envoy and Hunting Grounds. So we've also got plus buy from Imperial Envoy, Counterfeit Squire, some filtering from Alley. Band of Misfits doesn't look particularly strong compared to the other fives. I could see Grave Robber getting some play here to regain treasures, or like to just turn some of these things into provinces. Rapid expansion makes that a little bit weird, not necessarily in a bad way. Kind of depends, but like where Grave Robber, trash an action card from your hand. Oh, sorry, gain a card from the trash, costing from 3 to 6 onto your deck. Yeah, so Grave Robber gains it onto your deck, which means it's not going to dodge rapid expansion. So yeah, anything you're gaining from the trash is going to get set aside once rapid expansion is active. So that's interesting. All right, so I think, so the question is, do we want to prioritize getting the Rice Broker, which can trash our estates but doesn't get us any value for doing so, or do we want to, and then like it just cycles the coppers, right? Or do we want to get a Counterfeit, which can't trash estates but generates more value for trashing the coppers? I mean, in some sense, I don't know. Cycling cards is still value. It is too bad there's no attacks on this board, because if we open with a Squire, and I think we probably do want to open with a Squire, like we could, if there was an attack, we could Rice Broker it into that attack, but there's nothing for us to turn it into, which is definitely disappointing. I think I want to go for the Counterfeit just because I do want to keep hitting 5, and Rice Broker isn't really going to help with that as much right now. I think we'll aim to pick up Rice Broker as our next 5, but for now... Oh, mistake. Shelters. Oh, I should have opened Rice Broker. Damn it. Ugh. Oh, yeah, huge mistake. I did not realize there were shelters. Yeah. Yeah. Mistake. Mistake. Alright, I think we do want a silver. We're gonna potentially be taking a lot of silvers, honestly. And the question is, do we want Rustic Village already? We don't. Like, Squire doesn't need to be terminal. I don't know. We super care right now. I'm thinking about taking an alley instead. Armory, I think, is... It's okay. For, like, gaining villages and stuff, but... I think right now an alley looks better. Okay, at least they didn't get to Rice Broker the Necropolis. Yeah, that was, wow, that was a huge oversight. I mean, I don't actually know, like, how I would know that I had shelters here, if it displays it at the top or something, or maybe in the kingdom view. Oh, if you scroll up. Ugh, who would have known that you needed to do that? I've probably seen it before, but anyway, all right. Let's go ahead and take Lair Alley. All right, unfortunately, we're not going to get to Rice Broker the Necropolis either, but I think we got 6. I think we go ahead and take a Hunting Grounds. Hmm. No rice brokering. All right. We can gain another silver. We can also gain another squire, which will. Now we have the hunting grounds. You know, there's some merit to that. I think I'm down for both of those things. We could play the alley first in hopes of finding the necropolis or the hunting grounds so that we can trash something more exciting with a rice broker than a copper. Well, especially because we have the counterfeit in hand already. I mean, maybe we do end up just trashing one of these squires anyway. Well, let's play the alley first. Yeah. The other thing we could do is discard a squire. Hmm. Hmm. That's really annoying. I mean, we should probably trash a squire here. Damn. All right. Well, I guess we'll take eyes. I guess at least we have necro hunting grounds coming up. I guess we didn't really need the buys, but I didn't really need another silver either. Okay. So we can really do. Rapid expansion is not up yet. We can really do some stuff with we like have rice brokers that we then grave robbers stuff, right? Not that rapid expansion will break that exactly, but it will change the nature of things. Hmm. I wonder about right now. Do we actually want? Do we ever really care about Imperial Envoy here over Hunting Grounds? Well, it is +5 cards rather than +4 in exchange for that debt, as well as the buy. Like, we could just go Right Broker Imperial Envoy right now. I think that would be reasonable. We can get the Grave Robber the next turn. I just want to make sure I draw. They got the Grave Robber. Damn it. Wasn't expecting them to do that quickly. Let's alley first. Wondering about trashing the Overgrown Estate. I think I'll do that. Okay. We gotta get our own Grave Robber and do that. It is unfortunate. We can't gain Squires out of the trash. This is annoying. Alright, we should probably take a Rustic Village at this point. Because we are going to be low on actions, potentially at least. Alright, let's just trash a copper here. Actions. Put a dump. We have a hunting grounds down here. Like, it would be nice to use the rice broker to trash like the hovel or something this turn if we can manage it. Let's do that. Do that. Okay. We'd cycle 2 cards. Hopes of finding that hunting grounds. 50-50 shot to, what is the other card down there? Should just be like a copper or something. Also, there's also the question of what are we grave rob? We're doing with this grave robber. I guess we could discard the grave robber. Wait, do we still have our necropolis? Oh, we do. Our necropolis is down there. We could actually grave robber the necropolis. Okay. Yeah, we should probably just not try to trash the hovel. We should probably just trash a copper and make sure that we draw through. Yeah. Okay. So Rice Broker trashes copper. Draw the rest of the stuff up with hunting grounds. Grave robber trashes necropolis into rustic village. And okay, so a second grave robber would let us like grave robber something into the trash and then back out. But we can also do that with the Rice Broker. It's also the question of just getting more payload into the deck. Squire can do that. Armory can do that. Maybe it is time for Armory. We could go like Armory Squire or something like that. Armory can also give us Grave Robber fodder. Robber Rustic Village, okay. Go ahead and play the alley. Good. Nothing to gain yet. We don't really need the draw at this point from Rice Brokering and action. Yeah, this is annoying. Hard to take advantage of the... I mean, I guess we could Rice Broker the Rice Broker. That's alright. We're gonna have 3 buys without needing to take Squire for buys, so yeah, we can gain silver. Broker the Rice Broker. Oh, then we don't get to trash the hovel. Unless we buy a province or something. Hmm. Yeah, whatever. Okay. And maybe we will buy a province. Maybe? I don't know. We would like to get a... another... I think we just get the other grave robber, actually. So we can do our own stuff. I keep expecting the AI to like set us up, and then it's not doing it. Alright, I guess we just take another village. At this point, like, rapid expansion is definitely going to go off. We need the actions anyway. Should we take a copper? I mean, we can keep gaining more silvers if we have enough actions. I don't think so. They did was buy a grave robber. Okay. Well... Hmm. Okay, there we go. Alright, rapid expansion is about to come online. If we wanted to try to gain something that didn't get rapidly expanded, I'd want to do it now, but I don't think that's actually going to be meaningfully possible. Like getting a silver this turn or whatever. So I think we just accept it. Oh, we're gonna be like, we have a grave robber there and then the hovel. I like to trash the hovel. This time, yeah, by getting green. And I would like to do that by grave robbing one of the rice brokers in a province, and then get it back with the other grave robber. But I guess that means we're rice brokering. Does it mean we have to rice broker as silver? It might mean that. So grave robber, rice broker to province, trashing hovel. This for actions. I think we needed to do that anyway. Another village. Gain a silver. Rice broker a silver. The rice broker back. Do we counterfeit another silver? Can I not, like, pay off this debt? Just, like... Guess not. Alright, well, I don't think there's much reason to counterfeit silver, actually. Unless we want another squire. Maybe we do. Actually want another squire. Because I can... Well, I can get us the silver back, although not at the same timing. But still. And then do we just take another grave robber? Like, if we rice broker in action... With the set-aside rice broker and grave robber that back. I think so. Okay, play the silver. Play rustic village. Sure. Need to cycle. We're probably... Squire. Silver. Let's just rice broker the rice broker. Okay. We could potentially get rid of the alley at this point. Or, well... But I guess we'd rather get a province than not a province. The issue with that. We're gonna, like, have... I guess the alley can get us the rest of the way through the shuffle. Okay. Yeah, we don't, like, need these draw cards, I guess. We could just take 2 provinces off of this. Rather than bothering to regain the card. But I don't think... Like, I think it's fine. We'll just take the Imperial Envoy. Or would we rather do the hunting grounds? We have to take a duchy with that. But we don't take on the debt for taking it back. And, like, we're probably going to have the draw if we're auto-playing the hunting grounds at the start of turn. Not to mention a rice broker. Yeah. Okay, so this should be gain silver, and then do we even need another village at this point, or do we just take another silver? Like, we have had so many spare actions here. We don't need to worry about trying to draw through all the silvers yet. That'll be the turn after. So I think it's going to take another silver. We'll go ahead and counterfeit This one, I think. We can take. It would be nice to take another counterfeit and get to counterfeit a silver, but we have no actual silver. Oh no, we do have silver in our deck here. Okay. Part of the reason I'm thinking about that is like trying to end the game. I'm thinking about taking counterfeit grave robber. Let's do it. That is a weirdly weak turn. Just had there. Play a silver. Play a silver. Play a silver. Play a silver. Play hunting grounds. Bloop. Rice broker, the rice broker again, probably. Bloop. Dang. Didn't find their silver. Well. Alright, do we think we can get 6 provinces this turn? We can play the counterfeit. If we think we can get 6 provinces, we should just go ahead and... We should ignore the stuff that's already in the trash. Right, but... Alley plus 5 rustic villages draws us all of our stuff. I think we can. I think we can. Oh, maybe we can't. That's right, we don't actually have the hunting grounds. Hmm. I mean, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. So we can get 2 provinces, and I guess we can grave robber into 2 more, and then it's like, whatever. Like, what is your response to that? But we can't grave robber into 2 more. We can grave robber into 1 more. Should still be good enough. I think the armory gains a squire. I wonder if there's an opportunity to like pile on estates. Problem is that how do we get hunting grounds to trash? Guess we take Imperial Envoy. I was off my count by 1. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. Oh, I guess there's no reason not to buy a copper at this point either. So we'll just get put into play anyway. Yeah, overall, I feel like rapid expansion makes it harder to like really pile here because of the, or like ramp here because of the inability to like chain the grave robber stuff together as efficiently. Definitely don't need Oh, anything in particular, I guess. I mean, we can empty provinces just on robbering this rice broker. Look at that rustic village value. So rustic. So yeah, I don't know what the AI was doing exactly. Like it was didn't get a counterfeit, which I think is a mistake, but that's whatever, I guess. Got a lot of grave robbers. I mean, some of that was maybe gaining more grave robbers at the end of the game that I had trashed. I don't know. It actually did that. I only got one at least. Yeah. Yeah. So it had 6 before that, but which is still a lot. Yeah, it just didn't start scoring. I don't know. You got all these grave robbers, but it didn't use them to gain provinces. So I'm not really sure what was going on with that. I definitely think I could have built this or played this better. I think, like, I'm fine with the early game, but once the rapid expansion stuff got going, I think I didn't quite optimize it. And like you're saying, it's hard because, you know, what you want to do is you want to, like, grave rob something into province, grave rob it back, and then grave rob into province again, sort of thing. But, like, that takes longer because rapid expansion intervenes. So you need to have, you know, instead of having like a card that you're doing with, you need to have multiple cards that you're doing with where you get value out of playing the card after you get it back out of the trash, and then you're grave robbing the other one, you know, the next turn or whatever. And possibly that can ultimately be stronger than if rapid expansion weren't there, but it's more complicated at the very least. But I mean, it's pretty fun board. The other thing, I guess, is, you know, I mean, granted, no guarantee, obviously, that if I open Rice Broker instead of Counterfeit, that it collides with Necropolis. But, you know, that, as I mentioned at the time, as soon as I realized that was definitely a mistake. You know, if you would assume that it would just swap in, it wouldn't have collided. But nonetheless, I think, like, the fact that Rice Broker can trash Overgrown Estate and draw a card, the fact that it can trash Necropolis, I think, makes it the better opening given the choice. So, oops. And the AI did that correctly. But fortunately for me, it did not find Necropolis or Overgrown Estate. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the AI preferred trash and copper anyway. Who knows? But it didn't, like, jump out ahead as a consequence of that oversight on my part. And I actually, like, never did collide those either. Like, I did get the Rice Broker here and an alley, but then, like, ultimately, it wasn't like I was playing the Necropolis either. I just kept not. Oh, I guess I played it here. Okay. But, like, I got the Grave Robber, and then at some point, yeah, trashed it with Grave Robber instead. It's kind of sad. But oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.